I think right away I had a lot of ideas in my head, and I remember I watched it, and then Monday I came in and I started writing. Today's a very, very exciting day for me. I get to record the orchestra in Europe while I'm in LA using a satellite connection. It is, what time is it right now? It's about 3 in the morning, and it's around noon in Bratislava, Slovakia. Unfortunately, I didn't had a chance to go to Bratislava. This is where we're recording the orchestra. I had to do a satellite connection, and it's quite a challenging thing, obviously, you know, and also very surreal to know that you're sitting in LA at midnight and 5,000 miles away. There's 40 people sitting and playing your music. There's a serious limit of time and accuracy that have to be met. As long as you come prepared and you know exactly what you're gonna do and in what order, the less room for mistakes.
A little bit more. So maybe again more separation from the end of bar 20 into 21 with the second violins. Everything else was great.
Good. Okay. Just 2 little points. Violin 2, second violin, it's bar 11. Just a little break between the first and the second beat. So it's
My first reaction when I got this film was to start writing cues right away. John Frizzell, who's been my mentor for the past year or two, told me, don't worry about writing the cues, just focus on the themes. So I decided to spend a few days finding the right tone for the movie. After I got the tone right, I could place those themes around the movie and the score just unfolded itself. It's a pretty magical thing.
Okay.
They should hold it. I feel like they break this too early. They should hold it until the downbeat.
First violins, bar 15, the beat 4, the F sharps. The crescendo should really take us all the way to the end. Just break it just when we get to 16 beat 1, not before.
Really, this story on the inside is it's really not just about Alan, who's the main character. This theme is what I kind of call Ben's theme. He's really one of the only people in this movie, or only characters in this movie, that actually needs to be there or kind of belongs there. He's quite of a handful. You know, he has serious mental issues, but there's still something about him that I felt from the beginning that you like him. I developed something that I call the system theme, which is what this story is about, this institute called Northwood in which the movie takes place, and that kind of symbolizes, you know, what a messed up society we have, and how Alan's story might be just one out of who knows how many. Main titles is a really important thing in every movie. You know, a lot of people think you just sit down and you eat popcorn and you don't really pay attention to the credits, but it really subliminally, it has this tone, kind of dictates what the movie's going to be about or what you're expecting to see. And in this case, you know, it was really important to create a really, really powerful main title that they'll kind of tell you, well, there's something that is about to unfold. You don't really know what it is, but it's coming, and it's really dark, but it's still emotional. And that was the most important thing, and I think I spent about 2 days getting that right. A really important element in that theme is the ticking clock idea, which is I got this sound that is generated by an instrument called guitar viol. It's just basically it's like a combination of cello and a bowed guitar. We played this really low note on it, and then I processed that through all sorts of synthesizers, creating a pulse that generates this sound that kind of sounds like wah 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 wah. It creates a feeling of uncomfortable and uncertainty as to what's going to happen, and there's something a little twisted to it. I mean, we're dealing with really intense subjects in this movie. There's rape, there's murder, there's necrophilia, And I think that sound served that purpose, and also the idea of ticking clock, that kind of, you know, it's this static sound. It feels like it's developing and going somewhere, but it really doesn't. It kind of catches you off guard. On top of that, I get to work with this really great singer, Kate Conklin, who did a wonderful job. She sings in the style of Bulgarian women's choir, which is this really cool voice technique that has this wailing quality to it that I thought would be a good way to express the pain felt by the characters.
Excellent, excellent job, Alan. Please tell them they sound wonderful
Well
today.
done.
We can move on.
Excellent.